How long can EU citizens stay in the UK post-Brexit? In today's video, I'll be talking about the amount of access EU citizens have to the UK ever since the country withdrew from the European Union. I've talked numerous times on this channel about the amount of access UK citizens have to the EU ever since they withdrew from the European Union, but what I don't see many people talking about is what are the impacts on EU citizens who are looking to travel to the UK. Well, if you are an EU citizen, and for this video, it doesn't matter which EU citizenship you hold, you could be Finnish, Portuguese or Romanian, it doesn't matter, you have the same level of access to the UK as everyone else. There's only one country in the European Union that still maintains free movement with the UK, and that is the Republic of Ireland due to the Common Travel Area agreement between the two countries. But if you are a non-Irish citizen of a European Union or a European Economic Area country, you have a total of 6 months visa-free in the UK, which in all honesty is quite good when we look at the amount of access visa-free countries have to one another, because when you see the term visa-free, you probably think, okay, maybe I have a week to about 3 months, but to get up to the 6-month period is actually quite good. Yes, of course, it's not as good as the amount of access you would have to a country like Georgia, where you as an EU citizen, and most citizenships out there in the world, have 1 year full visa-free access to the country of Georgia, but still maintaining 6 months in the UK as a non-British and non-Irish citizen is still quite good in my opinion. Now, one thing that I do predict to change in the upcoming future is that perhaps it won't be that easy as you just turning up to a British airport, showing them your Finnish passport, for example, and them stamping you in and letting you go. What I think will happen is, just like how the European Union has introduced a new ETIAS policy starting from 2024, the UK might also introduce a similar type of system. I've read numerous articles about how the UK is planning on doing such a thing. We can only wait to find out whether they will or they will not, but if they do, you may also have ETIAS requirements to enter the country. Actually, when we analyse the amount of access you have to the UK as an EU citizen compared to the amount of access UK citizens have to your country or any other country in the European Union, EU citizens are still actually quite better off than UK citizens in that regard, because they have a total of 6 months in the UK, whereas UK citizens only have 90 days every 180 days, so they only have about 3 months every 6 months in the entirety of the European Union. So yes, while you have lost out on freedom of movement to the UK as an EU citizen if you are not an Irish citizen, you still have got 6 months to enter the country for tourism or business purposes. There aren't really that many restrictions implemented onto you ever since the country has left the European Union. Obviously, you can't live there indefinitely anymore unless you are an Irish or a British citizen, but other than that, you've still got quite a lot of freedom to explore the country and do whatever you want. Let me know about whether you think the UK will also introduce a new ETIAS policy just like the European Union starting from 2024, and if you like this video, you can click right here and subscribe to Kiss Information on YouTube. But if you want to catch up with me even more, you can follow me on Instagram, X and Rumble. All of them will be linked down below in the description.